This is the kind of night where you're going to need a checklist when you come out to Citizens Bank Park. That's right, there's so many things going on, including NASCAR night, and yeah, it's a Hatfield Dollar Dog Night again. And of course, there is baseball to be seen. Odubel Herrera is ready to go, and the authentic fans are here for the first time at night. It's a great program. We'll talk more about it a little later on as we get set for Game 2 of this 4-game series between the Phils and the San Francisco Giants. Hi, everybody. I'm Tom McCarthy along with Ben Davis as we get set for tonight's ballgame. The Phillies hope that offensively they can do the same things as they did last night against the Giants, and they also hope that Odubel Herrera can keep his streak going.
Yeah, I think the Phillies would take 11 runs again, but more importantly, you have to keep the center fielder Odubel Herrera hot, and he has been hot as a firecracker. Take a look at some of these numbers. 36 games now, Odubel has reached base safely. He's in some really good company, Tom.
32 games to start this season. Nobody in Phillies history has ever done that, and last night his pure power was on display against the Giants.
He's not big in stature, but the man is strong as an ox. This is a 424-foot home run to dead center. Then off to the lefty, Snelton. He goes up top. 5 RBIs last night. The ball is really jumping off his bat. He says he's seen it well.
17 games here at home, a 400 batting average, 15 runs batted in. That's second best in the National League. The Phillies had the best winning percentage at home in the National League, and he is one of the big reasons why. And hopefully the Phils can keep him rolling here tonight against the San Francisco Giants. Another big reason why, it's Aaron Nola. Nola making his 8th start, looking for his 5th win overall. And he'll be opposed by Derek Holland, who's making his 7th start of the season for the Giants. Hey, last night, their offense was on display, but also the defense. Scott Kingery's first inning play was remarkable. Mike Calfranco is patenting that play right there. We'll get lineups at first pitch when we return. Phillies baseball is brought to you by Xfinity, America's best internet provider, according to speedtest.net. By Toyota, the summer starts here at Toyota. Let's go places. By Citizens Bank, official bank of the Phils. Visit citizensbank.com. By Coca-Cola, taste the feeling. And by Independence Blue Cross, live fearless. Learn more at ibx.com. Fearless Philly of the week was dazzling his last time out on the mound. Wednesday in Miami, the Phillies needed to get back on track, and Aaron took the mound with no other option in mind. His changeup was effective all game as he held the Marlins to 4 hits and struck out 7, at one point retiring 17 straight hitters, the most for a Phillies pitcher since Cole Hamels did so in 2015. Nola delivered a necessary win, and it's brought to you by Independence Blue Cross. Live fearless. Aaron Nola just arrived in the dugout after getting his warm-up pitches done out in the bullpen. So he'll get himself settled in before he takes the field to take on the San Francisco Giants. The Phillies on the heels of last night's 11-0 victory over the Giants. It is NASCAR night here at Citizens Bank Park. Fans always enjoy that. In fact, Daniel Hemrick is part of the festivities here. Get a chance to see what a NASCAR looks like. Get a photo next to it. Daniel actually threw out the ceremonial first pitch prior to tonight's ball game. Nice scoop by the Fanatic. Dan Baker just said the same thing. How about that scoop by the Fanatic? There's a lot going on here tonight at the ballpark, as we mentioned. So it's going to be a great night for baseball. Weather's awesome. Once again, we have been blessed with this weather the last couple of days. Our authentic fans are here. Murph's going to visit them in a little bit. Some of the folks going with our favorite light blue hats for tonight. All right, so Aaron Nola is taking the mound for tonight's ball game. Aaron, being a little delayed, gives everybody a little extra time to go get themselves a Hatfield Philly Frank. It is Dollar Dog night here at the ballpark.
Yeah, it is.
Here's Aaron's numbers. 4-1 on the year at 2.17 earned run average. 35 strikeouts in 45 2/3 innings of work. The opposition, though, look at that. They're hitting just 196 against Aaron Nola.
Yeah, lefty's hitting 217, righty's hitting 173. 3 pitches. That changeup has come a long way. Tied for 4th in the National League with his strike percentage.
Yeah, the changeup has come a long way. In fact, it was 2 starts ago where that changeup kind of got him back into a comfortable sequence out on the mound because he was having trouble with that curveball, and then all of a sudden the curveball, well, he was able to find that. Here's what he's facing tonight. It's the Giants lineup brought to you by Xfinity, America's best internet provider, according to speedtest.net. Gregor Blanco leads it off in left field. In fact, the lineup is pretty much the same as last night, except for Austin Jackson, who is playing center field and batting 8th for the San Francisco Giants, who come in 4.5 games back in the American League West. So Nola is just about at the end of his warm-up tosses. Odubel Herrera is going to try to capitalize on what he did in last night's game. We mentioned during the open how his .400 batting average is 2nd in the National League. He has 24 hits at home. He has 15 runs batted in here at home. The 24 hits are tops in the National League. All right, so we're ready to go. Gregor Blanco is heading up to the plate for the San Francisco Giants. And everybody is settled in for a little baseball here tonight. Blanco last night was 0 for 3 with a walk. A lot of these Giants hitters have faced Nola before, even though it's limited opportunities. He's made 2 starts against them. He is 0-1 with a high ERA. So the first pitch of the night to Gregor Blanco is a fastball in there, and it's 0-1. .72 degrees at game time. A little bit of a breeze going from right to left. Down the left field line. Rhys Hoskins is there to make the catch as he tumbles to the ground. And 1 out here in the first.
Just kept slicing away from him. As you mentioned, the wind is kind of blowing that way. Some good closing speed here by the left fielder.
I talked to Reese today about his defense out in the outfield. I was telling him that we were mentioning last night that he looks more and more comfortable, even on these plays here where he's had to adjust. And he said it's only been the last week or two that he feels like he's turning the corner on that comfort level out in the outfield. I said, well, do you enjoy playing left field now more than first base? And he said, no. But I have enjoyed myself out there. I think he's done a pretty nice job out there.
He's done a fantastic job.
No balls and 1 strike to McCutchen, who was 1 for 4 last night. 0-2. Just a bit outside, 1-2. Nola threw 1 game last year against the Giants. He allowed 5 earned runs in 5 innings of work. I think you have to look at the time of year that he faced a particular team last year and decide whether you throw those numbers out or not. I really do, because I think he's come so far on so many fronts since the first couple months of last season. The changeup, did he go? Yes, he did, says Jerry Davis. 2 outs here in the first. Well, maybe he'd go curveball there, but he went changeup.
Yeah, and he bounced one earlier in the at bat. Comes back with it and gets a check swing here by McCutchen. Oh, he definitely went. You say about the maturation process. We look at Zach Eflin had just a ridiculous game last night, but we forget that Aaron Nola is still only 24.
24 years old. First pitch to Buster Posey's low, 1-0.
Bruce Bochy had some really nice things to say about Zach Eflin and his performance last night.
Eflin, his first 2 starts this year, this regular season, whatever adjustments they asked him to make down in the minor leagues, because he went down there specifically to work on some things. I think it's safe to say that he's worked on those.
Yes.
Things. Now, I'm not, we're not going to sit here and tell you that he may not have a rough start here and there, but first 2, great indication of what he's capable of doing. On the outside corner, 1-2 at 94 miles an hour.
Aaron will sit right about 92, but he can bump it up 94, 95. Good changeup.
All right, so 2 pitches toward the outside part of the plate. You wonder if they'll think about coming inside to Posey at all, or if they'll go curveball toward the outer half.
Another changeup.
Yep. He doesn't bite. That was closer to being a strike than the other one.
Just don't know how Posey doesn't budget that. I guess that's what makes him the hitter that he is. But
yeah.
You know, you read fastball out of the hand, same arm speed, and out of the hand it was a strike.
Got him. Threw him another changeup. 3 in a row. Back-to-back strikeouts. And nothing across here in the first inning. A 13-pitch top of the first. We'll move on to the bottom of the first. Giants nothing. Phillies coming up. First, let's take a look at the Phillies lineup for tonight. It's brought to you by Xfinity, America's best internet provider, according to speedtest.net. Cesar leads it off, and then Rhys Hoskins. Odubel bats third, and then Aaron Altair is back in the lineup. Mike Franco moves behind Carlos Santana. Santana, well, he had a good night last night. Let's hope that continues tonight against left-hander Derek Holland, the veteran, who is 31 years old now. Had some really good seasons with the Texas Rangers, but an earned run average of 5.70. The Phillies have loaded up the lineup with right-handers tonight.
As well they should. Righties hitting .240, lefties hitting just .077. 4 pitches, sit about 91.
First pitch to Cesar, and he swings at it into the net. The ball's in 1 strike. Cesar hitting .274. He was 2 for 4 in last night's game. Got a bunt to the right side. Holland will get to it and flips to Bell. That's a good play.
Very good play.
Kind of used his momentum to get that shovel to first.
Just needed to be a bit harder.
So 1 out. And now Rhys Hoskins is coming up.
He was going to try and tag him, but Cesar would have going right on by him. Good play by Belt, too, to get back to the bag.
Here's Hoskins. Rhys was 1 for 4 yesterday, hitting .281 with 5 homers and 23 runs batted in. Rhys's on-base percentage of .428 is 3rd highest in Major League Baseball. He is still enjoying a .928 OPS. I got to tell you, even with his batting average dropping, I mean, and it dropped drastically. All of his other numbers are still really good.
Yeah. But I know his career is still young, but I think that's the way he's going to be. That's the type of hitter he's going to be. I'm not saying he's not going to hit 300. Maybe he will one day. But I think you're going to see the other numbers, the on-base percentage, the home runs, the extra base hits. I think they're going to stay consistent.
Yeah, so far this year he has 15 extra base hits, 10 doubles, 5 home runs. A good pitch to it there, and he fouled it back. 2-2. Gets away from Posey. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The one part of his game that's dipped a little bit, his walk percentage is down and his strikeout percentage is up. That's part of his struggles recently, but they're still fairly close. Pulls that one foul past Dusty Wathan.
And it's also part of the league adjusting to him. So he adjusted the big leagues obviously really, really well last season. And he started off hot. Now the league's starting to adjust to him. So what's he have to do? He has to readjust himself back to the league.
It seems like he's on Holland's fastball.
Yeah.
Holland, who last year pitched for the White Sox, was 7-14. With an earned run average of 6.2. Signed a 1-year contract with the Giants for a little less than $2 million.
You think a righty with those numbers would get a sign a contract?
Don't think so. No. Nope. I think everybody looks at those 3 years that he had with the Rangers, where he won 16, 12, and 10, and was a big part of their success. And because he's left-handed, they're thinking, oh, he's still kind of young. We can take a chance on it. Swing and a miss. Got him with a fastball. Yeah, that's the first strikeout for Holland. Second out of the inning. And that brings Odubel Herrera up. And our Geico quote of the day from Odubel on a success. I feel very, very good right now. It's part of being selective. I want to be disciplined at the plate. I don't want to swing at bad pitches. I just want to swing at good pitches. You know, there may be times where he swings at bad pitches and misses them, but then the next time he gets right back at it and is able to make contact.
I'd love to see you with that moss on top of your head.
I can go out and buy it.
Just, that visual right now is making me giggle.
That'd be good, because then I can stop bumping the top of my head and cutting it open everywhere I go. Off the hands, popped up right side. And Hanson, the second baseman, is there. And a 1-2-3, bottom of the first inning. 14 pitches for Holland. We move on to the second here in Philadelphia in the scoreless game. Park and a free Phillies cap to all fans coming to the yard. Go to Phillies.com to purchase your tickets today. We go to the top of the second. Brandon Belt will lead it off. It'll be Belt, Longoria, and Brandon Crawford for the Giants. Fastball outside, 1-0. Belt was hitless in 3 at-bats last night with a walk. Well, 2 close pitches, and it's 2-0. A lot of changeups, huh? I mean, that was a two-seam fastball, but it must be the game plan against the Giants. And then he's going to start throwing his curveball. Kind of like Rocky when he went to being a right-handed puncher instead of a southpaw.
That might be just a tweak in the bullpen. Maybe his changeup felt better.
Well, there's a curve. I think that's his first one of the night.
It is. Maybe his changeup just felt better in the bullpen. And I'm not saying it's always going to carry out to the mound, because I've had guys that looked awful in the bullpen. They come out and they start dealing.
Change up again, and it's hooked into right field. A base hit. Belt will take the turnaround first. And a leadoff single here in the second. Evan Longoria is coming up. Let's check in with Greg Murphy. Murph, where the heck are you?
Well, where am I? I'm in section 201, Tom, and I don't have to tell you this. It is NBC Sports Philadelphia Authentic Fan Night, and I am joining our authentic fans up here in section 201. How's everybody doing tonight? They've all got their hats on, the like blue hats or the white ones. And I'll tell you what, something special going to happen right now, Tom, because most of our folks are up here in 201, the authentic fans, but we have two lucky fans that are going to get tickets down to the Diamond Club. They don't know this. I'm just going to surprise them right now.
Are you
and it
gonna do a minute
happens
with
to
Murph with
be
them?
you two right here,
Oh.
row 4, right? You two guys are going to join us in the Diamond Club. What's your name? Walt. We got Walt and Alec. Walt and Alec are going to join us in the Diamond Club. I wish I could bring all of you with, but you'll wish Walt and Alec a good time, right? Because you still got a great view right here in section 201. I know you do. I know. See, now I'm getting in trouble. But so Walt and Alec, what we're going to ask you to do in just 1 minute is follow me, and we're going to go down to the Diamond Club, and you'll have seats right behind home plate here at Citizens Bank Park. How about that, all right? Yeah. For the rest of you, thanks for being here. You are authentic fans, and we appreciate it. Enjoy the ball game tonight, all right? Guys?
All right, Murph, thank you. Walton, they're going to nice exchange there.
Yeah.
Curveball to Longoria. There's a fair ball down the left field line. Let's go to the corner. Belt is on his way to third, and he'll be held up there. Second and third with nobody out. Well, we got a chance to meet some of the authentic fans the last homestand, and they enjoyed themselves on the bus ride. I mean, it's been a great program, and one that I hope people keep an eye out for, because you know those hats alone, it's a great giveaway. And if you get a chance to sit in that area, that's one of the best spots in the ballpark.
Absolutely.
All right,
go get him, Walt. That's a good way to put it, though, because
bye, guys.
People know about Philadelphia fans. I think that's a great word to describe them. It's authentic.
Mm-hmm.
Wear their hearts on their sleeves.
What if Murph's going to take him to the yard on the way down and throw him some pitches? Breaking ball to the right side. A run will score. Cesar thought about going over to third.
Well, Longoria just stopped right in the middle.
So 1-0 Giants on the RBI ground out by Brandon Crawford.
That was a 2-for-1.
Yeah, because he got the guy over to third.
Yep.
And now Hansen's coming up. So now the Phillies bring the infield in with one man down, and Alan Hansen is up. He was 1 for 4 last night. Had a breaking ball. Well, that ball looked like it went across the plate as a strike.
Jerry Davis has seen a lot of pitches.
It's an opportune time for Murph to do a minute with Murph as he's walking back toward the box. Nice play by Noah. If that had leaked past him, Longoria, I don't know if he would have gone or not, but at least he assured Longoria staying at third.
If you're Hansen, really the only place you don't want to hit the ball, right back at the pitcher. Why it's imperative that you field your position. limit the damage, get out of here with just the 1 run. Be very happy with that.
Yeah, Austin Jackson is the next hitter. He does have 6 ribbies in his last 6 games, 9 overall. You've got the pitcher up next in Holland.
Just
back-to-back curveballs, 0-2.
I like this approach though early on in the ball game. Obviously, if it's later, the score is going to dictate how you approach Jackson in this situation. But early on, see if you can get an out and have the pitcher lead off the next inning.
Yeah, I think the thought is also you're facing a guy who has an ERA in Derek Holland that's over 5, over 5.5. Here's the 0-2 pitch coming to Jackson. Tried another curve. This one's too far outside. Got him. Threw him a fastball up and in. 3rd strikeout for Nola. 1 run on 2 hits. And 1 man left in scoring position. Murph still making his way. He's showing him the Hall of Fame club.
My goodness.
Just kidding. Where are they going, Murph?
Going to Section B, Tom.
Not a boy.
Yeah.
Is that next to Section A?
Yeah, but on the other side.
That's right.
Yeah. Section B. Show this.
Thank you for playing along,
Gentlemen, our
Murph.
tickets.
Walt and Alec are venturing down to probably some of the best seats they'll ever have.
We're going to go around the other way.
Okay.
Yeah. Harold, never you.
You're going to go on the other side.
We're going to go over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's better over there anyway, Murph.
No, not at all, Maureen. You stay right where you are.
Just give her, Murph, get the towel and clean off their seats.
Got it.
How come Murph's never this nice with us?
I don't know. We gave him a Snickers bar, too. 1 ball and no strikes to Altair. Foul back, 1-1.
You could probably move over 1 for now.
Uh-oh,
Yeah.
Murph. Murph, you're promoting it.
Well, we're just giving them a little space, that's all.
Right.
What do you think? What do you think, Alec?
This is awesome, yeah. I did not expect this tonight.
Not a bad seat. Not a bad seat at all. Father and son, Walt and Alec, so enjoying a night at the ballpark, which is always a lot of fun. And I did tell these guys, as you know, Tom and Ben, food, the beverages all back there, You got to go get that, Walt.
Got it. No, that's absolutely, yeah, makes the night.
Absolutely. I'm just going to sit here too. So
It's a good spot to sit.
Yeah.
Murph, check that guy in front of you. Make sure he has a ticket.
I think he's good.
1 ball and 2 strikes to Altair. Altair lifts it into the air to deep left field. Blanco going back, and this game is tied. Aaron Altair with his 4th home run of the season. It's a 1-1 game.
Way to go, Walton Allen.
You've been waiting to say that all year,
I
haven't
sure
you?
have. That was one of 3 unbelievable swings for Aaron Altair. In that at bat, he had 3 really, really good swings. This is just a hanger. Aaron Altair puts another good swing on it. Literally, he had 3 unbelievable swings. They were all the same. He just caught that one. He was a little more on time.
404 feet. And Santana takes a strike, 0-1. Pulled toward the hole, diving catch made by Longoria.
He got Michael last night. He gets Carlos here.
Not much you can do about that. That's just a really good defensive play. He's made 7 errors this year, but he plays a Gold Glove caliber third base.
Good reaction time. Obviously good range. Ball's almost by him.
Nothing you can do there, Carlos.
Hang willing.
Here's Michael. Michael 1 for 5 last night. Off the end of the bat, out toward left center field. And there are 2 outs. And that'll bring Scott Kingery to the plate. Kingery hitting .212 with 2 homers and 13 runs batted in. How about this note that Carl just gave us? Altair now with 192 career hits. 87 of those hits have been extra base hits. 87 of 192 have gone for extra bases.
Wow.
Including 32 home runs.
He didn't even get all of that.
Well, he got enough.
He got enough.
Murph, you should take Alec out to meet Greg Luzinski.
Well, they just got settled in their seats, Tom. So
Well, you should tell Greg. You should call him and say, Greg, this is Greg.
right.
Can you come down to the Diamond Club?
I think he would do that.
Yeah, he would. He owes you.
He does. Go ahead, Tom. You say it.
Well, because you brought him lunch the other day.
Oh, okay.
0-2 pitch. Inside 1-2.
So Murph, how long are you going to sit in those seats?
Well, hopefully it's a 9-inning game, so 2 hours 45 minutes or so.
Boy, they did hit a home run when he was sitting
That's
there.
right.
True.
And there are some superstitious people around that would like him to stay there.
We were giving the Giants fan down there a hard time.
See a lot of home games? Go ahead, say that to him, Murph. Swing and a miss. Kingery strikes out. Second strikeout for Holland. But the Phils draw even thanks to the home run by Aaron Altair. Home run number 4 of the season. RBI number 19 into the seats in left center field. We have completed 2. We'll go to the third. It's the Giants 1 and the Phillies 1. Submit your answer on the subject line. The question is, Ben, who were the last two National League catchers to make 3 or more consecutive All-Star starts? The last 2 National League catchers to make 3 or more consecutive All-Star starts. The answer will be revealed a little later on.
Can that be as easy as I think it is?
Well, I don't know.
Or you're not going to give me a hint?
I mean, it could be one of the answers. I think is very easy. The other one, you might have to think about it a little bit. I don't know if it's that easy.
I'll say that and probably get it wrong.
Until somebody tells you. What? What was little Joe doing tonight?
He's probably at one of his kids' games.
Here's the 0-2 pitch to Holland. And a breaking ball outside. Glenn will pick it up.
Glenn is coaching 3 teams himself, so I doubt he's in the house.
Outside 2-2. Does Teg have a game tonight?
Teg has practice.
Well, that leaves Bill.
Dad's still in Florida. Mom and Dad are still in Florida.
I don't know what you're going to do then.
Maybe just get it right on my own, like I always do.
Well, foul back to the screen. Although Murph has been helpful for John. Maybe he'll help you.
He's just helping himself right now in the Diamond Club.
How are you? Good. Good, thanks.
Curveball, strike 3 called. Four strikeouts for Aaron Nola. And we go back to the top of the order for Gregor Blanco. It's not too late to purchase a season ticket plan for this year. With as little as 8 games, you can become a season ticket holder and take advantage of some great benefits, such as price savings as compared to individual game tickets. Go to Phillies.com or call 215-463-5000. Blanco flied out to left his first time up on a good play by Rhys Hoskins. He takes a curve. Seven pitch at bat to Derek Holland. I like that bat that Blanco's using with the white Rawlings logo on it.
Some good grain. I noticed that in his first AB. Some good grains. wide and straight.
Wonder how he rates.
I think the guys that use ash anymore, they're going to get the best wood because no one really uses it anymore. So they're going to have a surplus of good bats.
Change up outside, 2-2.
It is gorgeous out. It's just beautiful. Looking at the skyline.
Swing and a miss.
And then another punch out.
5 strikeouts for Nola.
It's gorgeous.
Yes, it is.
This goes with gas away. Good run on that fastball. Been talking with Coach today for a good half hour, 40 minutes.
Down the right field line, Altair heading over toward foul territory and out of room. It's 0-2. Does he still like managing?
Loves it.
After all these years.
Yeah. He's about to be a grandfather for the 2nd time.
Wow. Hensley Mullins next to him is bench coach.
I said, what are they going to call you? He said, well, the one's just too young to obviously start talking, so we like Poppy. So put a little Latin flair into it.
The ball's going to drop in front of Altair and Odubel. And a base hit for McCutcheon. Well, they both had a ways to go to get that ball, and it wasn't hit that sharply.
But it was in the air for quite a while.
Yeah, it was.
And you would think with the way those two can cover some ground.
Well, now Buster Posey. Posey struck out his first time up. So Poppy.
Poppy, yes. He goes, but that could change. You never know.
So maybe when you go in there and talk to him tomorrow, you just call him Poppy.
I said, what about your wife? He said, well, we were thinking about grandma. He said, but she wasn't too keen on that.
Swing and a miss. Good slow curve. And he got Posey out in front.
Same swing we saw in his first at bat on the changeup. The 3-2 changeup he got Posey on.
Came back with a fastball in a good spot. 0-2. Now you got to bear down. This is a tough hitter, even with 2 strikes. Runner goes. Pitch is swung on and missed. And a strikeout to wrap up this 3rd inning. 6 strikeouts for Nola. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left. We have played 2.5 on to the bottom of the 3rd. Aaron Nola is using all of his pitches. And he's gotten Posey twice on strikes. million. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly and buy your local Ford store. Check out every new Ford car, truck, and SUV crossover at buyfordnow.com today. $2, $4, $6. That's not bad. That's $6. Josh Hamilton spending some time at the ballpark. Jorge Alfaro leads it off here in the home third. Alfaro was 1 for 3 with a walk in last night's game. Overall, Jorge hitting .215. Now low, 2-1. Jerry Davis is the home plate umpire. Pat Hoberg is at first. Mark Carlson's at second. Brian Knight is around at third. In the air to left field. That ball is well hit, and it's not coming back. That's going to be a long solo home run for Jorge Alfaro, and the Phillies take a 2-1 lead.
Tried to sneak one in there. He's a big, strong, powerful kid, isn't he, Tom?
He is. I feel like he's getting more and more comfortable, too. That's 475 feet. It's not often we see one hit left center that far.
Well, it's supposed to be like a backdoor slider, but that ball is K-I-L-T, kilt. Goodness.
Well, 2 solo home runs for the Phillies tonight on the heels of the home runs they hit last night, as Nola goes after the first pitch, and it's 0-1. Could take a while. Did Jorge forget the dance with Pedro?
You got one for each player. I'd already had my shin guards on by now.
0-2 to Nola. And Nola lifts it out to right field. McCutchen waits. And one away for Cesar Hernandez. Cesar trying to bunt his way on his first time up. So anyway, we were mentioning the umpires. Jerry Davis, the crew chief. Mark Carlson's a veteran guy. Brian Knight, the home plate umpire last night, is a veteran guy. Brian's dad, Jim, was watching last night's game, and I would imagine that it's almost like, let's say, your dad watching you play from Delco when you were out in San Diego.
Yeah.
Brian Knight's dad, Jim, watching him from Montana.
Yep. Helena, Montana. That's how he found out we were talking about him last night. In fact, that we were in the Pioneer League together in 1995. He was a year older. He was just 19 years old at the time.
Well, you wanted to write all the stories about the players, you know, and how they got involved in sports. You know, we talk about Cesar growing up with Freddie Galvis as he lines that one to right center field. That's going to split the gap and go to the scoreboard. It doesn't bounce to Jackson right away, and then he bobbles it, and he bobbled it again. And Cesar will go to third and hold up there. You know, if Cesar had kept running because he had stopped thinking he was only going to get 2 out of it, he might have been able to come all the way around.
Easily. He was ready to drop anchor around second base there. Do you get 2 errors for that?
If he had scored, maybe. So right there, he's thinking, all right, I got a double.
Yeah.
And then he sees the drop, so he's going to third. He doesn't see the second drop. So it's a double E8. And here's Hoskins.
Surprised the infield's not in right here, Tom.
Yes, I am actually.
Maybe if they get to 2 strikes, you might see him start to creep. But I'm just surprised right off the bat. And you hope Aaron can continue to deal the way he's dealt. But the guy on the mound for the Phillies that hasn't given up a ton of runs this season.
It would be nice for Reese even to just get a fly ball to get that run home. Anyway, we're talking about Cesar, how he grew up with Freddie. There's all these stories of ball players, how Reese, went to a small school and has turned into the Phillies, well, number 2 hitter now, but one of their brightest prospects. Brian Knight, his dad Jim, went to umpire school in 1981.
Yeah.
And that led to Brian eventually going to umpire school and making it to the big leagues. And we want to send our best wishes out to Jim.
Yeah.
Maybe watch it again out in Montana.
And they were actually in the same league together in '95 in the Pioneer League.
2 balls and 1 strike.
It was nice catching up with those guys today. I talked to Pat Hoberg and Mark Carlson and obviously Brian. A nice long chat with them. Talked about all things baseball, strike zone, pace of play, all that.
Two balls, 1 strike. 2-2.
Now they creep in. All lined up. And they'll start to take another step in or 2.
Swing and a miss. He got him out front of an off-speed pitch. Now that's the 3rd strikeout. Picked up by Holland. Sixers fans, no one gets you ready for the huge Game 5 in Boston than NBC Sports Philadelphia. Get insider access, player updates, interviews, and much more. On air, online, and on social. NBC Sports Philadelphia, your Sixers playoff destination.
McConnell's got to start again, right?
Yeah, I would
Has
think
to.
so. Yeah. Well, there's a lot to go into the preparation.
We are creatures of habit, aren't we?
Particularly the sports world. Bouncer back toward the middle and under the glove of Hanson into center field. An RBI single for Odubel Herrera. And his on-base streak continues to grow.
I love the 2-out RBI.
Phillies are now on top 3-1.
Love the 2-out RBI. And don't think the man that's walking into the box right now, Aaron Altherr, had a lot to do with it. Other than that, there's really no reason to pitch to Odubel, but you have a guy that went up top in his last AB in Aaron Altherr. Well, you might be forced to throw Odubel a strike or 2.
Well, he's creeping up closer to Jimmy Rollins with 37 consecutive games. Altherr out toward right center field. Austin Jackson doesn't see it, but McCutchen does. Yeah, that wraps up this 3rd inning. But the Phils score 2 more. One on the home run by Alfaro, the other one on the single by Herrera. We'll go to the 4th. The Phils up 3-1. No matter where you serve or when you served, we stand ready to serve all military families. Top of the fourth inning, Phillies up 3-1. It'll be Brandon Belt, Evan Longoria, Brandon Crawford. The authentic fans get a chance to enjoy a nice night and a Phillies lead. I've always said that that area where they're sitting, when I was roaming the stands my first year back in 08, I used to settle up there an awful lot because I used to bounce from spot to spot around the ballpark like Murph does. And that vantage point is one of the best in the stadium. I mean, there's so many good ones, but I used to love, particularly on a summer night when there was a little breeze going, I used to love just standing in that corner and just watching for an inning or so.
Just not a bad seat in the house.
1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2. You're just in front of the bleachers out underneath the Liberty Bell. Get to see both bullpens and the action going on there late in the game.
Go back to that hook here.
Well, if you can drop it toward his back foot, right?
Trying to rush him in. Nice job by Belt just to foul that off. It's a good pitch.
Well, he is an expert at it.
Yeah, very true.
Curveball lined again into right field, so that'll be the second hit for Belt. Cut off by Altair.
Almost in identical spots.
A leadoff single, and now it brings Longoria up. Longoria doubled his last time. That put runners on second and third. Anytime you see Longoria, you think back to the 2008 World Series, where he just struggled from start to finish in that series against the Phillies. He was 1 for 20 with 2 RBIs and 9 strikeouts in that series. And the fans, the chant of Eva, Eva. I mean, at times it was deafening when he would come to the plate. He and Carlos Pena both really struggled in that series, which led to help the Phils to winning it. Change up, 1-1.
Boach did say how great it is having Longoria and McCutchen on their team and in the clubhouse. He said they have been great. He said their presence has gotten us a lot better.
Well, I think for both of them, Longoria even more so than McCutchen, you know, they're getting a chance to play in a bigger market in front of a near capacity crowd every night in a beautiful ballpark. Not that Pittsburgh isn't a beautiful ballpark, and not that they hadn't been drawing in recent years. Brandon Crawford is on deck.
Ball on the ground here.
And a strike 3 call. Longoria down looking. 6 strikeouts, or 7 strikeouts, I should say, for Nola.
You got to make sure you present this to the. I mean, that's right down Broadway.
Right down.
I would like to see Jorge maybe shorten that up, that throw to first. Kind of telegraphed it there. With his arm strength, he should be able, especially with a righty up, just drop to a knee, fire it down there from his knees.
Yeah, they're really working on his game overall, his defensive game overall, his throwing game.
Watch how long this takes to develop.
You're right about the arm, though. It's definitely there.
Yeah.
Crawford thought about bunting, which I'm surprised because he tried it yesterday. It didn't work. And you know what they're trying to tell the pitchers is, listen, we're going to set up the defense this way.
Right.
You've got that side, so you've got to be aggressive off the mound, and Zach Eflin certainly was in yesterday's game. Two balls and no strikes. Boy, he is throwing a lot of changeups tonight.
We've seen that number continue to rise. Early on in the season, it was fastball, curveball. Now, coming into tonight's game, he's almost at 21% with that changeup. And it's, I think he's throwing more changeups than hooks tonight.
I would agree with that.
Vince Coleman at first. Kind of hard not to triple up on that.
There he goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second base is offline. They're a little undecisive on who was going to field it, whether it be Kingery or Franco. So Belt swipes second. And that's 8 strikeouts for Aaron Nola.
Just Belt's second stolen base, and there's confusion out there between Michael and Scott as to who's going to take this. Throws on the wrong side of the bag anyway. That ball's on the right side of the bag. Belt's out by a mile.
But is it on the wrong side because there were I know you're supposed to throw it to the bag
right
as a catcher, but is it on the wrong side because of that? I guess it shouldn't be because you're supposed to throw it to the bag.
Right. And Jorge told me he tries to, because when I say he throws downhill, he's not really throwing downhill, but his ball can stay on plane for. He's got such great carry. And I asked him, I said, what's your aiming point? So what's your aiming point when you're throwing a ball to second base? Because most of the time it's, I know when I threw at the guy's knee, whoever's taking the throw at second base.
So that's what you would target at?
That would be my target. Jorge says he tries to hit the pitcher right in the chest. I said, really? He said, yeah. And he said, I've always been that way. I guess he feels if he can get it there on a line, it's going to continue to carry.
Well, they've also been trying to work on the receiving of the ball at second base. Jose Flores, the Phillies infield coach, was even doing it today with Cesar Hernandez. You know, and we've talked about this the last several years. Cesar and Freddie would catch the ball in front of the bag, catch it forward, and then have to bring the tag back.
So much slower.
They want what you were talking about. They want them to allow the throw to get there. So they have them now with their foot on the bag because they're trying to cut the bag off a little bit too. So not straddling it, but with their foot on the bag where they can utilize the bag too.
Right, because the ball's going to get there a lot quicker than you can catch it and bring your hand back.
So their thought is catch it, slap it.
Correct.
One ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He got him with the curve. 9 strikeouts for Nola through 4 innings tonight. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left at second base. He's leaving them because they're leaving the box after going down on strikes. We have played 3.5. We're on to the bottom of the 4th. The Phillies up 3-1. Lay dealers and by Jefferson Health. Call 800-JEFF now or visit jeffersonhealth.org. See, Carlos Santana is about to lead things off. You can get yourself some dollar dogs out at in Ashburn Alley tonight. Sit up on the Budweiser rooftop, get a chance to enjoy this night of baseball. Get a chance to see what Aaron Nola has done tonight. He has 18 swings and misses. Santana launches one to deep left center field, and Austin Jackson is there to reel it in. So he's hit 2 balls hard tonight, and he has absolutely nothing to show for it.
Another hang with him. Man, from our vantage point, was that ball knuckling? It looked like it started off like it was going right over the second base bag, and then just kind of knuckled back.
Did he get it toward the end a little bit?
No, he got it right on the barrel. Not. He came off hot, but it's a shame.
Maikel Franco. 1
pitch.
ball and 2 strikes.
He missed on that fastball in prior to the 1-1 pitch. You're thinking as a hitter, there's no way he's going to run one back in there. Well, he does for a strike.
Inside again, 3-2. Bouncing ball to the hole on the left side. It goes through for a base hit. A 1-out single for Franco. Well, this weekend, the Phillies and the Mets will get together for the first time here at Citizens Bank Park. It's a 3-game series. Saturday at 7:05 is Comcast Fanatic About Reading Night. Get your tickets right now by going to Phillies.com. The Mets officially traded Matt Harvey today to the Cincinnati Reds for Devin Mesoraco, 1-for-1 and some cash. So Harvey's career with the Mets is done. The Mets are trailing the Reds tonight 4-0 in the 5th inning. They lead the division by a half game. Kingery takes a breaking ball, 1-0.
So Mets just had to switch locker rooms.
Yeah. 34-37 for the underachieving Matt Harvey. Maybe a new set of clothes. New uniform will do him some good. A liner back to the middle for Kingery. Yeah, that puts runners on first and second.
That's the swing we saw the first couple games of his big league career. First couple hits were bullets back up the box.
Jorge Alfaro's coming up. And this is back in the 3rd inning. 475 feet.
This gets a cookie of a slider. That's a far one.
And now a meeting out on the mound with Alfaro coming up again. Outside. Outside. Well, they're being extra careful with him, it looks like.
I think he's got the green light, but if Hollins, there's no way Hollins gives him something to hit here. may have gotten one there.
Yeah. Fouled it away to the right side, 3-2.
He challenged him.
Good practice, Michael. And ball 4. And the bases are now loaded for Nola. Time now for our Nissan upgrade. Upgrade to the technology of tomorrow. Today, Phillies have the best winning percentage at home in the National League, which is outstanding to see because they've really struggled here at home the last several years. Yankees 14-5, Red Sox 11-4. The Yankees are leading the Red Sox 2-0 tonight. That game's in the bottom of the 4th inning in the Bronx. And Nola takes strike 1. It's 0-1.
We got action.
Yep. Pierce Johnson, who threw last night, is loosening up in the pen. A chopper back towards short, scooped up by Crawford. There's 1 and there's 2. That is a nifty double play that gets the Giants out of a jam here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
There's a reason that man has gold on his glove. Brandon Crawford. That was sweet.
They are waiting. They're asking the Giants to hold up and wait.
I don't think it's even close, is it?
I don't think it is either. Yeah, it's going to be closer than we think.
He's still out.
Yeah, he's out. So no runs, 2 hits, and 2 men left. We've played 4. We'll move on to the 5th inning. call upon the local company who has perfected the perks of same-day delivery. Order by 11:30 a.m. and your WB Mason driver delivers right to your break room. Local, fast, and convenient. Who but WB Mason? Dollar Dog Night. A trip out to the yard to launch some dogs. What could be better?
Eating them?
Well, that's true. Eating them would be better. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Aaron Nola out to warm up after hitting into that double play. Gives us a chance to catch up with our tour guide, Greg Murphy. Murph?
Well, I'm back down here just out adjacent to the dugout. We're talking a little defense. We've been talking a lot about Maikel Franco and his offense of late, and it has been terrific. But how about a little defense from our third baseman as well? Because he's been flashing some leather over the past couple of days. Go back to Saturday and take a look at this. A foul ball. This is in Washington. And look how far he goes. He goes 27.3 feet per second. He went 102 feet to catch that ball. Help out his pitcher there. And then back here at home last night, not quite as far. He's going to go 88 feet to track this one down. 25.9 feet per second up off the tarp and make the catch as well. You can make plays behind your pitcher to help them out, to get out of some jams. Man, oh man, that goes a long way to helping your team win, guys.
I got to tell you, that first one in D.C., he wasn't even in my line of sight for a while. I'm looking and checking to see if Hoskins was going to come in and make the catch. 0-1 pitch to Austin Jackson.
Well, we're watching in the studio, and you forget that they have the shift on. This is before. You just think, well, you see the ball go up, and you're thinking,
no shot.
No shot. But you're right. That's a long way to go. We should see Murph reenact that. Get him doing it.
Murph, what do you think?
Sure. Yeah, I could probably do it like 42 feet per second. And if I attempted to go up on the tarp, well, all bets are off.
Statcast, baby.
We'll have the trainers out there for you, Murph.
I would need them.
Ooh, man. Fouled away, and it remains 2-2. A lot of pitches tonight for Aaron, partly because of the strikeouts. They're fouling some balls off.
They are.
He has 2 career 10 strikeout games. His career high is 11 in September of last year against the Marlins. He's not necessarily a strikeout pitcher.
No. But if he has that hook going, he can be. And then he gets the hook going, and then you're sitting on the hook, and then he has enough to get it by you with a fastball.
Well, I think that might be partly why they're struggling with his changeup tonight.
Yes.
They're thinking hook. Swing and a miss. He got him with the changeup. 10 strikeouts for Nola. In fact, the last 7 outs that he's recorded have come on strikeouts.
Goes back to it. The arm speed. And the action is just, it's late.
Holland takes a curve, and it's 0-1. Two. Well, he's got 9 0-2 counts, including this one against Holland. Oh, 2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with the curve this time. 11 strikeouts.
It's like a wiffle ball.
So 11 strikeouts tonight. That ties his career high. But the last 9 outs have been on strikeouts.
I don't know how he missed that, Tom.
Well, he tried. Oh, and 1.
I know he's a pitcher, but this is, look, what's the StatCast on where the bat is in
that's
proximity to the ball?
That's funny. He's just hoping and praying is what he's doing.
That is incredible.
Walt and Alec are back. Getting a chance to enjoy this night in their new seats. Part of the Fanatic program. Little floater out towards center, and it'll drop in front of Odubel. A 2-out single. The Authentic Fan program. There's a lot of people up in section 201, but Walt and Alec, they were randomly selected to go down and sit in the Diamond Club tonight. There's the folks from the Authentic Fan program. And there's Walt and Alec. Carlos says, take a look at that one. Blanco, he may be out. Well, he may have gotten his forearm with the tag. Yeah, right on the top.
Yeah. I don't know what Blanco was doing. When he went back, his left arm kind of got caught up and got stuck in the mud. Not that it's mud, but in the dirt.
Well, this should go the Phillies' way if they see the replay that we just saw. Take another peek at it. Hand is not on the bag, and the tag is made.
Yep.
Now the hand is on the bag. Jerry Davis to your right, Pat Hoberg to your left. Jerry is the crew chief, so the crew chief will signal after the folks in New York take a look at this. Thompson boot off to the phone. They haven't even asked yet. He's on the horn.
I don't know what's taking so long, Tom.
Well, I guess they were trying to blow it up to make sure. Here we go. Oh my.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
I still don't see it.
So he's tagged there, and our other view kind of shows his hand not at the bag.
But
see,
the
watch
thing
this
is,
one here.
watch right here. His hand disappeared, tags him, and now you see it.
Yeah.
You're not going to go into the bag because you're going to jam your fingers. You're going to go to the top of the bag, which means your hand isn't on the bag yet.
Yeah. Well, that call is going to go as a call stands because there's no way to confirm it. So McCutcheon up with a runner at first. And he pulls it foul, 0-1. Got a piece of him. Well, he is really using that changeup on both sides of the plate tonight.
A lot of options here.
And he's out at first base this time. Well, if at first you don't succeed, you might as well try again, because eventually you may get him. What was he doing the first time? That's a good question. What was he doing the second time? That's probably a better question.
And everybody started running off the field on this one.
He never. Well, it's because Carlos pushed his hand away from the bag.
As well he should.
No runs, one hit, and nobody left. On to the bottom of the fifth. 3-1 Phils. The Phillies home screen icon and features such as the MLB.TV Game of the Day, pitch tracking, in-game highlights, live radio broadcast, stats, news, and more. Download MLB At Bat today. We start the bottom of the fifth inning. Cesar Hernandez has doubled and scored. He's also tried to bunt his way on. And it's 2 balls and no strikes.
Holland's been pretty efficient despite giving up 3 runs.
Fly ball shallow right. And 1 out. Here's Hoskins due up. He's allowed 3 earned runs or more in 5 of his 6 starts, so now 6 of 7. And he's averaging just 5 innings per outing. So it's 69 pitches with 1 out here in the 5th. He has a chance to go deeper than that here tonight. Outside, 1-0.
And I'd love to see right here is a line drive to right field. Line drive right at Mark Carlson, second base umpire. Something, right? Bam! Right out in that direction.
That'd be cool if you could just like have Bam pop up when you do that. Like the old Batman episodes.
Ow! Holland has been very good glove side of the plate tonight. So fastballs into righty, even sliders back foot to righty.
And ball 4. A 1-out walk for Hoskins. Time now for your Citizens Bank minor league report. Citizens Bank, the official bank of the Phils. Visit citizensbank.com. Well, the Phillies minor league honors for April 30th to the 6th. The players and pitchers of the week. Jacob Hernandez, the pitcher of the week, and Dylan Cousins, the player of the week. And Dylan's off to a nice start. Let's hope he just keeps on doing it. Lehigh Valley leads Pawtucket 4-0 in the 5th inning. Cousins has an RBI and a ground out. Brandon Liebrandt with the first 5 innings. Yep, that's Charlie's son. Charlie Liebrandt was a very effective left-handed starting pitcher. More bullpen action for the Giants. Odubel had an RBI singles last time to the plate. It looked like he was going for the seats in right field on that swing.
Or the Liberty Bell.
Either one. Out toward right center field. McCutcheon on the run. So is Jackson. Jackson is under it. And a few steps from the track, he puts it away. Yeah, there are 2 outs. He got that one toward the end of the bat a little bit.
Yeah.
Eight fly ball outs for Holland. Altair homered his first time up.
Just missed one his second at bat. Flied out to McCutcheon.
Phillies hit 4 home runs in last night's ball game. Phillies have 7 players with 4 home runs or more. Now that Altair has hit his 4th and Alfaro has hit his 4th. That's tied for the most in Major League Baseball with the Toronto Blue Jays. A bouncer out toward third, slowly hit, picked up by Longoria, and that retires the side. I don't think Longoria realized that ball was hit so softly. No runs, no hits, and 1 man left for the Phils. We will move on to the 6th inning. Still a 2-run lead for the Phillies. Park as we are toward the end of another Hatfield Dollar Dog night here at Citizens Bank Park. Also firing tonight is Aaron Nola. I mean, Nola's been really good. He's got a high pitch count right now, but a lot of strikeouts.
That's why the pitch count is up there. A very high percentage of his outs tonight coming via the strikeout. The fastball's been good. In, out, up, and down with that. The hook has been good. The changeup has been devastating.
You know, we always see a lot of swings and misses with Aaron Nola, particularly on that curveball. He has 22 swinging strikes tonight. That's the most he's had all year.
Talked about him being 4th in the league in strike percentage, tied for 4th going into tonight's ball game.
He's got McCutchen to start things off. McCutchen, Posey, and Brandon Belt. McCutchen sends one in the air to left center field. Odubel, he's got room. That's helpful as he makes it out on 1 pitch. And now Posey's coming up. Posey has struck out twice tonight.
Love that view.
I can't believe how many changeups he's throwing tonight. Well, it's got to be something about this Giants team.
Yeah. And like getting in the box again.
Oh, Ben's got an itch going. Get some gear. Ground ball shortstop. Kingree's got it.
Although I don't think I'd want to necessarily be in the box tonight against Aaron.
2 outs. Time now for the Ram Truck Stump the Fans Trivia Quiz answer. All right, Ben, here we go. Who were the last 2 National League catchers to make 3 or more consecutive All-Star starts?
I'm going to go with Buster Posey, because we're playing the
Buster
Giants.
Posey is correct. Congratulations on getting one.
The other one off the top of my head, it's got to be Yadier.
Yadier's a good guess. It is incorrect.
Mike Piazza.
Piazza, yep.
Really?
94-99. Log back on to Phillies.com to find out if you're the winner of a Phillies prize pack.
You know, as soon as I said that, the answer can't be as easy as I think it is.
Well, that's why I thought you were going to go Piazza.
Michael Vincent.
It is funny about Yadier, but I guess if Posey's doing it, then Yadier can't. You know?
Yeah, but Yadier started.
Well, that's true.
Before, much before Buster.
High fastball, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes to Brandon Belt. And he fouls it over the third base dugout.
He's a man who knows a little bit about catching.
And a fastball, strike three called. 12 strikeouts for Aaron Nola. And a 1-2-3 inning here in the top of the 6th inning. A career high 12 Ks for Nola. And he is dealing with all of his pitches here tonight, folks. This is a fastball that comes right back just above the belt. Brandon Belt doesn't think so. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th inning. Nissan. ShopChooseNissan.com. And by WB Mason. Who bought WB Mason for fast free delivery? Nobody does it better. Bottom of the 6th inning, the Phillies on top 3-1. Derek Holland is done for the night for San Francisco. Corey Guerin is going to take over. Holland goes 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs. All 3 runs earned, 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. throwing 79 pitches.
5 and dive.
So Garrett will face Carlos Santana, who is 0 for 2. He's hit the ball hard twice tonight.
But if you're Bruce Bochy, you're thinking to yourself, Santana has handled him very well. Franco has handled him very well. And Kingsley's got a knock off.
Yeah, and you're only down by 2, so
Right.
just try to keep it at that and give your offense a chance.
I'd like to get a little stingy here.
Absolutely. Two balls and 1 strike. Three and 1. I think it was Michael Franco. You can hear say, "Attaboy, attaboy."
You just look at that swing and you're thinking to yourself, how did he miss that? You know he's going to challenge him in this situation. 3-1. It's just a little bit of late life on that Guerin fastball, because everything about Carlos's swing was perfect right there. But that little late movement.
Fly ball right field. McCutcheon going back toward the wall. Does he have it? He does! Solo home run for Carlos Santana. His 5th of the year. And he finally got one tonight.
Well, so much for the late movement on that particular fastball. There's a hang time on that one.
Thing is, he probably hit the last 2 before this even harder than that one.
I would agree. This from the left side. On an advantage. Pretty much identical swings from both sides. See that ball? When the ball's up in the zone, it just doesn't move nearly as much. Down the zone is when you get that tilt.
So Santana has given the Phillies a 4-1 lead. Here's Franco. A high bouncer to third. Backhanded by Longoria. And 1 out. Phillies now with 3 home runs in this ball game. 7 home runs in this series.
That's a sign of a true professional sitting there. See Carlos? That's the same demeanor, same temperament we saw him as he lined out his first 2 at-bats. Really, I mean, after his first 2 at-bats, he lined out. You think he would come back and sulk and maybe throw something. No, he just sat there like he did his other 2 at-bats, even after a home run.
Kingsley's 1 for 2.
It's a man who believes in himself.
I think he's you know, he was frustrated the first month of the season too.
That was a high one though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Oh, and 2. That ball comes back. Lays off. It's been a tough pitch for Scott to lay off. And a strike 3 called on Kingery. 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Moriel Faro coming up. He provided us with our Toyota turning point in the 3rd inning. A long home run.
After Aaron Altair homers, El Oso, the Bear. 475 feet later, the Phillies up 2-1. That is your Toyota turning point.
And now they've added one more and another home run. This one by Santana. No balls and 1 strike to Alfaro. Noel waits on deck. Outside, 2-2.
That is very much so a lateral slider. Not a ton of depth.
Swing and a miss and a breaking ball. So back-to-back strikeouts for Guerin. The Phillies, though, tack on an additional run on the home run by Santana. We played 6. We're on to the 7th. 4-1 Phillies on top. Time now for your Delaware Valley Honda dealers game summary. Well, the Phils watched the Giants jump out to a 1-0 lead, but then they jumped on Derek Collin, who allowed 3 earned runs in 2 innings of work in the 2nd and 3rd. He went 5 overall. Aaron Altair has been his usual self, except for the strikeouts. They're elevated here tonight. He has 12 through 6 innings. So we begin the 7th inning. And Evan Longoria will lead things off. Had a changeup on the outside corner. I guess that's a changeup. It was at 88 miles an hour.
The board had it as a two-seamer.
Huh.
Back in the day, we'd call that a BP fastball. I don't know what BP pitcher could ever throw 88.
Sean Pender can't?
Not anymore.
No.
I love talking to him about back in the day. He said, you know, like you guys had nothing better to do on a Friday or Saturday night. I said, yeah, we did. We had you to throw batting practice to us. He goes, you and your brother just wore me out. I said, well, you shouldn't have thrown such good BP.
Sean is an advanced scout for the Reds, former head baseball coach at St. Joseph's, and he's back behind home plate, scouting this one for the Reds. Look at that scout section.
Lives here in the Philadelphia area.
2-2 to Longoria, who is 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. And a looper out to the left and right at Hoskins. And Brandon Crawford is due up. Crawford is 0 for 2 with an RBI. As you see the pitches per inning for Nola, as he's hovering near 7 innings right now in 100 pitches. Got Ramos warming up in the bullpen. Crawford's thinking about it again. If he's thinking about it again, does that mean the shift is in his head?
No, I don't think it's in his head. Although we do see Mike Kell creep in a little bit. He's a guy that handles the bat pretty good. He says, you know, if you're going to give it to me, I might as well just go ahead and take it.
One and two, a foul ball. Got a piece of Alfaro. He's walking it off. Fly ball down the left field line, slicing into the stands.
Bat didn't break.
It sounded weird. He's looking at it. By the way, the Giants got some really good news on Johnny Cueto. Cueto does not need surgery.
Right.
So he'll rehab, and they're hoping he's back between 6 and 8 weeks. So that elbow, which has been bothering him, even though he's pitched unbelievably well.
Yeah.
He wanted to pitch this past weekend, Bruce Bochy said, against the Braves. But they said, no, let's get it checked out. So he went to see Dr. James Andrews. So no surgery is required, which is, in the long term, good news. Kingery takes the high hop and throws Crawford out. 2 outs here in the 7th. And Madison Bumgarner, they're anticipating he'll be back in the near future. And that's a good sign for them.
He said if you were to watch him throw a bullpen or just play catch, he said it looks like he always does. But there's just a matter of him getting that pitch count back up, much like when Jake Arrieta signed with the Phillies in mid-March.
Right.
He might be in shape I think you're in shape, but until you get in those game situations, get that pitch count back up, it'll take some time.
I think you're seeing that, you know, league wide. You saw it with Alex Cobb with Baltimore early on. You saw it with, and including tonight, Jason Vargas for the Mets. He went only 4 innings again. A ground ball foul. Oh.
Error.
Ball looked like it went across the inside part of the plate. Fouled away. Will Smith in the bullpen for the Giants. We may see him in the home 7th. Right now, though, Aaron Nola trying to get through the top of the 7th inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Hansen. And the right-hander delivers to second base. And Cesar Hernandez plays it over to first in time. A 1-2-3 7th inning. That may be it for Aaron Nola. And he's getting a nice ovation for the folks over the Phillies dugout. 7 innings. 12 strikeouts, 5 hits. It's time to stretch. Here, it's Mother's Appreciation Day, thanks to the folks at Hers. A free ladies pullover to women 15 and older. Go to Phillies.com to order your tickets right now. Great giveaway. Tickets are still available. Aaron Nola's night is done, as Nick Williams will pinch hit for him. 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 12 strikeouts, and no walks.
Gosh, what a performance.
Ball hit him right in the foot. I bet you that's when he wants those spikes on those shoes like he had on today, right? Hit by pitch. And here comes Cesar.
No way this feels good.
Well, fortunately, it hit the bottom part of the foot. If it hit square, well, maybe not. Maybe it did hit square.
Remember, now if I ever got hit in the foot or get a foul tip off my foot, it just would affect my base stealing dramatically.
Yes, it would. Slowed you down your entire career. Every game Ben played, he fouled a ball off his foot.
Tom.
No balls and 1 strike to Cesar, who is 1 for 3. Nick is back easily. Outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. A bouncer out towards second base, and another double play for the San Francisco Giants, who lead Major League Baseball in double plays turned. They have 42 double plays turned this year. It's partly because of the guy at shortstop, but Hansen got rid of that ball pretty quickly too.
Yeah, I know Cesar can run, but that was about as tailor-made as possible.
And it brings Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
Good shovel here.
Well, that was odd. It hit the top of the batter's box on the left side. You should statcast that baby. Or I'm sorry, it hit the middle. It hit sort of a divot.
Kind of held on to that one a little too long. It's my professional analysis.
It's a good diagnosis, Ben.
Thank you.
1-1.
Always try to provide that helpful insight.
That one did not hit the back of the left side of the batter's box. That just hit off the glove of Posey. Jerry Davis doesn't know where to stand now. Fly ball foul. Off the end of the bat, behind second base. Crawford will take charge. The Phillies are retired here in the 7th inning. No runs, no hits, and nobody left. 2 innings for Guerin out of the bullpen. We'll go to the 8th inning, and the Phillies bullpen will take over for Aaron Nola. Del Val Honda dealer or visit DelValHondaDealers.com. And by Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Well, the Authentic fans are still settled into section 201, where they've been enjoying tonight's ball game. Earlier tonight, Walt and Alec were randomly selected to come down and sit in the Diamond Club. They were part of the Authentic fan clan that was up in the section 201. And they were randomly selected to get upgraded to the Diamond Club, so they've been enjoying the game from behind home plate. Austin Jackson will start things off. And Adebray Ramos delivers inside. It's 1-0.
And they seem to have taken a very circuitous route to get to the Diamond Club.
Yeah. Well, maybe Murph thought the concourse was too crowded. One and one.
Just wanted them to enjoy the experience a little bit more.
Love the Hall of Fame club. Love it. Jackson has struck out twice tonight. 2 of 12 strikeouts for Aaron Nola. Nola at one point recorded 9 straight outs by strikeouts. Now, it wasn't consecutive. Batters retired because there was a couple singles mixed in there. Check swing. But how about this? According to Elias, he's the first Phillies pitcher in the expansion era, which is since 1961, to record 9 straight outs by a strikeout in a single game. Swing and a miss. The strikeouts just keep on coming. 13th of the night for Phil's pitching. 1 out here in the 8th. And Pablo Sandoval's coming up. Every time a Phillies pitcher records a pitch of 95 miles per hour or more, Comcast will make a contribution to Phillies charities. Phillies baseball is brought to you by Xfinity, the fastest internet in Philadelphia. Pablo Sandoval has the count even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Down and away. 2-1.
How about a shin guard? KFP.
Kung Fu Panda. You know what? I saw that last night. I saw that last night and I thought to myself, what the heck is KFP? Out to left center field. That sounded loud. And Odubel will just watch it go. And it's a 4-2 ball game. Sandoval with a pinch hit home run.
As he hits it like that, he can wear whatever he wants on his shin. Out over the plate. This ball had some carry to it. And we saw him get beat with heaters last night from Zach Eflin.
So 419 feet and 108 miles an hour exit velocity. So it's a 2-run lead now in the top of the 8th as Blanco shows bunt, takes outside. First career pinch hit home run for Pablo Sandoval. Ramos has lost his command here. In other news around baseball, James Paxton has thrown a no-hitter tonight with a 5-0 victory over the Toronto Blue Jays. He struck out 7, walked 3.
After his last outing, I believe he struck out 16.
He's a really good pitcher.
Only he could stay healthy.
29 years old. Struck out 16 in 7 shutout innings his last time.
And did not get the win.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, did not get the win. That's some tough luck.
Outside. He's the first Canadian to record a no-hitter in his home country. From British Columbia, and they were up in Toronto. 3-2 to Blanco. And a strike 3 call.
That's nasty.
14 strikeouts for Phil's pitching. Pitch cast provided by PJ Wheelahans.
That is nasty. Ederbry working faster this year?
He's working faster right now. I think this is the quickest pace he's had. He's falling behind 3-0. They're in a little bit of a danger zone right now because you have Posey up next. You lose McCutcheon, that means the tying run is coming to the plate. Now the 2 lefties warming up for the Giants. Ball 4.
Not very often will you see 2 lefties warming up at the same time.
It depends on what the game situation is. Tommy Hunter's been warming up in the bullpen, and Gabe Kapler's going to go back to the pen. Phillies, don't forget, had the lead against the Nationals the other day, and they couldn't hang on. They're trying to hang on here tonight with 2 outs in the 8th inning. We'll be back right after this. It's also Comcast Fanatic About Reading Night, a free Fanatics children's book to fans 14 and under. Go to Phillies.com to purchase your tickets today. Well, Ramos is out. Tommy Hunter is in. Buster Posey is the hitter. He's the tying run for the Giants here at the top of the 8th inning. Posey fouls one to an area that doesn't often get a foul ball.
That came in quickly.
A slow bouncer over to third. Charging's Franco. He has time and throws out Posey.
Nice.
The Giants do get a run on the home run by Pablo Sandoval. We'll move to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's a 4-2 Phillies lead. Plays of the game. We start with Rhys Hoskins out in left field early on.
Yeah, early on, the first play of the game off Gregor Blanco. Ranging to his right, goes into a tumble. Ball just kept slicing away from him. Evan Longoria ranging to his left. Rob a hit from Carlos Santana. They are your Hyundai defensive plays of the game, brought to you by your local Hyundai dealers.
So Will Smith will take over here in the bottom of the 8th inning. He'll take over against Odubel Herrera. Odubel is 1 for 3 in today's game with an RBI. Extended his on-base streak to 37 consecutive games. 33 to start this season, which is a modern record for the Phils. The closest to him was Jason Worth at 28. Odubel taking all the way. 1 ball, no balls, 1 strike. Broke his bat and a base hit to right field. Odubel's now 2 for 4. Powerball is up to $233 million. Wednesdays and Saturdays, Ben, you can get your tickets tomorrow. Mega Millions Tuesdays and Fridays is at $40 million.
Will you please buy me that John Deere Gator that I would like?
If I win, I'll buy you that John Deere Gator.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's all I'm getting you, though.
That's it?
Yep.
I'll take it.
0-1. Might buy Tiger Woods football field and then I'll strike him out. There's the 0-1 pitch coming to Altair. Fouled it off to the right side. 0-2. Aaron is 1 for 3. Yeah, the dirt, and it's 2-2. There goes Odubel. Pitches inside. Posey's throw is high. And it was flagged down by Hansen.
Great jump.
Odubel's looking around for the ball.
What a jump. Good read. Head first. He can't see a thing, Tom. Let's get this lid off. I can't see. He enjoys playing the game, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. And Altair draws a walk. That puts runners on first and seconds. Trying to find the number of days because there's one number in the Giants notes and there was another number on an article that I saw. 569 days for Will Smith rehabbing Tommy John surgery, and he finally came back on Wednesday against the San Diego Padres.
Wow.
Santana, who has homered tonight, a foul tip, and it's 0-1.
Trying to get one from the other side of the plate. That Tommy John, not as rare as when he tore ligament in his knee while taking off his spikes in March of 2016 when he was a member of the Milwaukee Brewers.
Must have been a Boy Scout. He must have knotted it a little differently.
He said he was standing on one knee to take the cleats off and twisted his knee when he lost his balance. He said, I pulled hard on the shoe and it stayed on. My knee just went up and popped.
Rare injury. And when he came back from the Tommy John surgery, he said it took a village to get him back healthy. Santana out to right field. McCutcheon is under it, makes the catch. So Odubel's going to head to third. So he'll get there with one out. That's an important move. So although Santana is out, he does get an extra run, hopefully, over to third base for Maikel Franco. Hector Neris loosening up in the bullpen. Giants are going to be down to 3 visits. 3 and only 3, Ben.
Nice job there by Carlos. I would think Longoria would play in a bit more in case Michael were to hit a slow roller or dribbler to third base. He's playing back, obviously, the middle infielder at double play depth. That's a huge run out there.
They try a quick toss over to first, and Altera's back.
Because if he hits a slow roller, Longoria's going to have to eat it. And Odubel's going to beat him to home plate.
Ball and 1 strike, and now another visit to the mound.
1 left. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, so they must have not marked one earlier on the board on the scorebook. You're right, it is down to just 1.
Yeah.
This is exciting. Pulled sharply right past the shins of Odubel Herrera. And it's 1-2.
Very agile.
According to the home plate umpire Jerry Davis. There are 2 outs, and now it's up to Kingery to get that run home.
See Michael upset with himself. That's why at this level in the big leagues, if you get your pitch, you can't miss it, because these guys are just too good. They know how to put you away. Michael had a couple pitches to hit, missed them, wasn't able to get the job done.
Kingery tonight is 1 for 3. He has struck out a couple times. He singled. In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Either way, if the Phillies get this run home or not, it's going to be Hector Neris. I would think that's going to come in. Tommy Hunter didn't throw many pitches in his outing tonight. I really wasn't sure which way Gabe would go in a save situation.
Tommy Hunter just threw 2 pitches, both strikes.
A grounder left side off the glove of Longoria. Crawford is there with great concentration. Safe at first, and Odubel scores. It's 5-2 Phils. Thankfully for the speed of Kingery, he was able to beat that out. So he'll get an RBI and an infield single.
From up here, it looked like he got him.
Oh yeah, he does look like he's out. All right, well, so it won't be an infield single. Hensley Muhlen's on the phone. Jerry Davis to the right. Pat Hoberg to the left. I think either way, there would have been a review. At least I think there would have been.
It's a heck of a pick by Brandon Belt.
Yeah. Yeah, he should be out. But we had one before we thought would go a specific way,
right,
and it was not overturned. This one I think is a little clearer, though.
I think in this situation, the Giants have nothing to lose by challenging it.
Yeah.
They really don't.
I would agree with that. And here we go. He is out at first. No runs, 1 hit. And one man left. Good defense all the way around. Crawford and Belt took care of that. We're on to the 9th inning. The Phillies lead is 2. We'll be here to talk about this Phil's Giants matchup. It's provided by Cure Auto Insurance. Again, it's Phillies postgame live coming up. It's nice to see the guys at the ballpark here tonight. They had a great vantage point out near the Budweiser rooftop. Topics on the postgame show will include Nola, of course, 12 strikeouts tonight. And the home runs continued for the Phils. And the on-base streak continues to grow for Odubel. Tommy Hunter still out there after 2 pitches in the 8th inning. Facing Brandon Belt. Belt is 2 for 3 tonight. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hector continues to get it loose in the bullpen.
Yeah, so they may use Tommy Hunter for the lefty and then go to Hector for Evan Longoria. Gabe said yesterday that for all the relievers, he has not told them, you know, you're here, you're here, you're here. He said, I want them all still be ready at any time. And that is a foul ball. He went around, 1 away here in the 9th inning. Strikeouts have been the storyline tonight. That's 15 strikeouts. And here comes Gabe Kapler. So that will be it for Tommy Hunter. He will go to Hector Neris with 1 out. If you're wondering why, well, because they like Hunter, the staff does, with left-handers, because he likes the cutter. Tommy Hunter's done. Here comes Hector Neris. Fans are booing because Hunter was effective. We'll be back with Hector Neris right after this. to try to close the door on the Giants. So Tommy Hunter did his job, retired the 2 batters that he faced. Here's Longoria, who is 1 for 3 tonight. And he fouls the first pitch from Hector.
I like to see that first pitch fastball.
Down and away, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Check swing on the split, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. The split was kind of missing from Hector the other day, and he only threw essentially 1 strike in that outing against the Nationals. Now, there were balls put in play, but they weren't strikes within the box. But he was throwing so many fastballs. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Longoria. Swing and a miss. He got him. He threw the split again. 16 strikeouts for Phil's pitching.
This is a good one. The tumbler. Right over the top. Longoria. And out in front.
1 more out to go, and it's Crawford who is up now. He's 0 for 3. Fastball 0-1. Phillies have hit 3 home runs tonight to account for the 4 runs. A split, just a bit outside. 1-1. Odubel's had another good night with 2 hits. One ball and 1 strike. Foul tip, 1-2. He's got to throw it again. By not throwing it the other day, got himself in trouble. 22,000 plus on their feet. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Strike 3 called. Another split, and the Phillies relievers have struck out the side. 17 strikeouts tonight for Phillies pitching as they take game 2 by a final of 4-2. The Phillies have picked up their 20th win of the season here on the 8th of May. The 20th win of the season last year came on the 5th of June.
It's amazing what good starting pitching will do. We've seen it the last 2 nights. It just really gets your team going. Then the offense starts coming around. The long ball has played a major role in the last couple games. But starting pitching, you get good starting pitching, it's amazing what it can do for you.
Absolutely. Time now for our WB Mason deliveries of the game. Let's take a look at all the home runs tonight for the Phils.
Here comes stretch. Aaron Altair. Little fastball in. Holland said, no way. Way. That tied it up at 1. Jorge Alfaro in the 3rd inning. A little slider that didn't do a whole lot of sliding. 475 on that one. Good swing by El Oso. And the 6th inning, Carlos Santana gets turned around here off Darren. Goes up top. He had swung the bat very, very well tonight to Carlos Santana. Just a 1 hit to show for it. But he's down on the field with our Greg Murphy. Murph?
All right, thank you very much, Ben. Yeah, here with Carlos Santana, and Ben was just talking about you hit the ball hard a couple of times tonight. You've been doing that pretty much all year. Did you know you had the one that you got out to right field?
I mean that happened. That happened. I mean, for me, I'm gonna keep it focused. Play hard every day, and I think, you know, and I'm coming soon like positive. It's a long season, and the only thing and that my thing is win.
You know, we've noticed all season long that when things are going well, you're right here. When things are not going well, you're right here. The demeanor stays the same for you, steady all the time. Has that always been the way for you?
I mean, I'm keeping focused. I'm keeping focused. This is no matter what. And I know, and I'm doing a lot of good contact. Somebody catch, somebody know, but that happened. That happened. And I'm keeping focused, and we see what happened later.
I know you never faced Aaron Nola in your career, but you're getting a chance to play behind him right now. How much fun is it to watch him do what he's able to do?
He's great. He's great. Nola, the last couple stars, he thrown great. He have very good combination, fastball changer and breaking ball, and he keep the ball down. That's why he thrown great.
Well, Carlos, the bottom line, like you said, is the team gets the win. They do it tonight. Guys, we'll send it back upstairs.
All right, Murph, thank you very much. Let's take a look at Aaron Nola's highlights from tonight. 12 strikeouts at one point. He struck out 9 hitters in a row. Picked up 9 outs in a row, I should say, on strikeouts, but he was mesmerizing this evening.
Mesmerizing is right, T-Mac. 7 innings pitched, just the 1 run, 5 hits. Brandon Belt had a couple of them, 12 strikeouts and 0, I repeat, 0 free passes tonight. Aaron Nola, the fastball was electric, the changeup was a joke, the hook was there. He just had the whole package tonight. Aaron Nola, a job well done.
Yeah, for Nola, 7 innings tonight. Last night, Zach Eflin worked into the 7th inning. Tonight, it was Hector Neris and his split that was in command and helped the Phils to the victory. We'll be back to wrap it up right after this.